Hi everyone, this is Dave and welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. Now this video is all about my switch to the Fuji X system for my photography, but it also gives you a chance to see that there are some changes happening in the Geekanoids studio. This is just a temporary set at the moment. You'll see the full changes coming very soon, so please do stay tuned for that. I'm super excited about it. I'm also equally as excited that Fuji worked with me so closely on making this particular video happen. This is the Fuji X system, and the main component of this is the Fujifilm X Pro 2. This is a fantastic camera. I've been so pleased with my transition across to this camera so far, and it's got some fantastic features. It's got this hybrid viewfinder, which is absolutely gorgeous. You can choose between EVF or an optical viewfinder with an electronic overlay. So you still get all of your information, shutter speed, ISO, etc., all overlaid on the optical viewfinder. It is amazing to say the least. Switching over to the EVF is really good as well because it's such high quality. And this particular camera is built like a tank. It's an absolutely superb piece of equipment. The results I've had from this so far, both using raw images and JPEG images with some of the film simulations that are available, are amazing. I'll share some of them on the screen with you as I'm talking. But overall, I'm just so pleased with the results I'm getting photographic wise from this particular camera. Now alongside this, I obviously purchased some lenses as well. The one that I've got on the camera is the 16 to 55mm, and this is a gorgeous optical wonder. It is so good. It's probably the most well-balanced lens for this particular body that's available. Gives a nice range from 16 to 55mm. It's got an aperture ring on the back of the lens, and everything about it just feels spot on. It is a fantastic performer. Now, just moving back to the camera, before I actually show you these two other lenses, I always talk about this whenever I unbox a camera, and that is the fact that a lot of manufacturers are telling us that we should be charging our batteries inside the camera itself. Fujifilm still do provide an actual external battery charger, so that's a win. I also got alongside the camera this extra grip. So it's like a plate that goes on the bottom of the camera. The model number is the MHG X Pro 2, and this attaches across the base of the camera and just gives you a slightly bigger grip area just here. I really like the way it feels both with and without the extra grip, but I'm glad I got this because it just adds a little bit more to hold on to, especially with these bigger lenses. And overall, I just think it just finishes off the camera really nicely. It also protects that bottom plate. You've always got access to the battery compartment on the bottom of the camera as well. We have got dual SD card slots on the side, which is really a welcome addition. It means that I can actually record JPEG plus RAW and have the JPEGs on one card, the RAW files on the second card, which is winning. It really is working. Now, I've got three lenses in total, the 16 to 55mm that's on the camera. Each lens also comes with these really nice dust bags. That's really nice, especially for the bigger lens. This one here came with the bigger lens. And it's just a nice way of storing your lenses before they go into your camera bag. So that was a really nice surprise. Also the fact, and this is worth mentioning as well, a lot of camera manufacturers nowadays, they tend to not supply lens hoods. Well, all three lenses I've got here all came with lens hoods supplied. So I think that's a really worthwhile point adding. Now, I've got a couple of other lenses here. This one is a prime lens. This is a 56mm lens, f1.4, and it is just a gorgeously constructed lens. Let me just show you that front element. A very nice piece of glass, probably one of the most anticipated lenses I wanted to own because the results from this are dreamy to say the least. It is just spot on with focus, sharpness edge to edge is absolutely awesome, and the colour rendition, a combination of this obviously with the X Pro 2 it's just giving me results that I never have seen before from a digital camera. It really is that good. And being a prime lens, it is quite a big lens, but it's obviously a lot more compact than these other two I've got here. But it just is a wonder to use. 56mm lens, so glad I got that as one of the trio of lenses. And then the other lens, it took a lot of decision making really to actually come to adding this one to the collection. I wasn't sure whether to go for another prime lens, which I probably will do long term anyway, or whether to add another zoom lens to the collection. Now I've got 16-55 on the camera. This particular one is a 50-140. So it is a big lens. Let me just take the hood off here, just so that you can see the lens. Now it comes with a lens collar with another mount on the bottom here, because it is quite a hefty lens. Optically image stabilized lens as well, 50-140mm. You can see as you turn that zoom ring, it doesn't extend, so all of the zooming is done internally. Also, as with most of the Fuji lenses, we've got a aperture ring on the back of the lens, a really smooth focus ring as well. This is a gorgeous lens. Now again, I've taken some photos initially with this, and you could get away with using this as a portrait lens. It gives nice separation. It's a f2.8 lens, I forgot to mention. That's f2.8 throughout the zoom range, and again, it is just a perfect piece of optical magic. It really does work well, and the optical image stabilization on it, I've been very impressed with that so far. I've created some amazing photos using this particular lens. Again, I'll share some with you on the screen. I'll also be uploading these to my 500 pics account, and you can see them in their full glory. But this is a really great piece of kit, and with the 16-55 and the 50-140mm, I've obviously got quite a lot of the zoom range covered. Now I will be adding a couple more prime lenses as well. I'll be adding the 16mm, which I think is an f1.4 weather resistant lens, and also the 35mm f2, which is also weather resistant as well. So they'll be coming in probably in a couple of weeks' time. I'll share my experience with those in a separate video. But for now, this is the Fuji X system, and I am just really extremely pleased. It is a very nice camera. The sensor coupled with the optics just produce really nice results. So thanks very much for watching this video. Let me know what you think of my switch to the Fuji X system and all of the products I've shown you in this video. Let me know what you're shooting with as well. Let me know what you use as your main camera in the comments section below. Please also hit like on this video. Also, please do let me know what you think of the actual video quality of this particular video you're watching now. It's being recorded with a different camera, and I'm also having my first attempt at color grading the video, so I'd be really interested to hear what you think it looks like. So thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon in another video on the Geekanoids channel.